Have you ever had your year so full of lessons that it changed how you see life? That was me this year. And from the unexpected things, from the unexpected wins, to the hardest truths that I've ever had to face my whole life, these 12 lessons have been nothing short of life-changing. There is one particular lesson that flipped everything upside down. Stick around so that you do not miss it, because it might as well change your perspective. Lesson 1. Self-care is not selfish at all. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So taking care of yourself is you deciding to give the best of yourself to those you love. I had to learn the hard way that I cannot pour from an empty cup. That taking care of myself physically and mentally is me giving my best self to the people that I love. So self-care is not selfish. Taking care of yourself, choosing to take care of yourself is not selfish at all. Lesson 2. Small consistent actions lead to big results. I stopped setting overwhelming goals and started focusing on small daily wins. Trust me, this works. Lesson 3. Not everyone will understand your journey, and that's okay. Okay? They will judge you, they'll question and even doubt you. But the path is yours, the journey is yours. So just keep walking, just keep doing you, just keep doing what works for you. Not everybody would understand, and not everybody must understand. Next lesson I learned is that boundaries are everything. Saying no is self-care. No is a complete sentence, and you don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to give reasons to anyone why you say no in the first place. So you have every right to say no to something and not explain yourself. If you decide to say yes to everything, it's overwhelming, it's exhausting to choose to always be open to everyone, to say yes to everything and everyone. Create some boundaries to protect yourself. The next lesson is to celebrate small wins. You don't need a huge milestone for you to celebrate. Celebrate the little ones while anticipating for the big ones. The next lesson is comparison is a thief of joy. Focus on you, focus on yourself, focus on your journey, right? When you choose to focus on someone else's thing, someone else's journey, someone else's dream or whatsoever, you deprive yourself of peace, of joy, because you are not looking at yourself, you're not looking within, you're not seeing the potentials. You are focused on someone else, and you're always living in a state of anxiety because you are bothered that the person may do more than you, the person may become more than you, and all of that. So focus on your progress, focus on your path. Lesson 7. Lesson 7 is the one lesson that I said flipped things upside down for me. And by upside down, I mean it in a good way. Okay? And lesson 7 says it's okay to walk away, right? It's okay to walk away from toxic relationships, from toxic opportunities, from toxic anything. Walking away from toxicity is so freeing, and the peace it brings is unmatched. So learn to walk away from things that don't bring you peace, things that are toxic to you. Lesson 8. Gratitude changes everything. Lesson 9 is okay to ask for help. The test of your strength is not in you doing things alone. Okay? Learn to ask for help. The proof that you are strong is that you're able to delegate. You're able to outsource help that you need. Lesson 11. Your mindset changes everything. This year, I stopped expecting or looking at expecting things to change and started working on how I perceived things, right? And that was a game changer for me. Just sitting down and expecting things to change is you giving up your power, but you deciding that this is how you want things to be is a game changer, because your mind is the most powerful asset that God gave you, right? Your mind brings brings things into being. So what do you need? What are you seeking? You can bring that to being just by your mind, just by using your mind accurately. The final lesson I learned is to find the good in everything. Okay, a lot of times negative things, bad things happen to us, and we focus on the thing that is happening. We forget to see the blessing in the disappointment, right? We forget to see, to dig deep, to see the things that God protected us from. He saved us from the things that He protected us from. And I find that focusing on the good in every situation is soothing, because when you find yourself in a negative situation, in a bad situation, you tend to be exhausted, to be overwhelmed, to feel down, to feel bad about yourself, to be anxious and all of that. But when you shift your mind to seeking, to looking deep, to find the good, to find the good part, the nice part in that situation, it's more, your mind is more at peace, it's more soothing. I'm very curious to know the lessons that you have learned. It could be one lesson that you learned throughout the year, it could be 2, it could be 50 lessons that you learned throughout this year. I'm curious to know. Leave them in the comment section and I will be reading. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope this helped, and see you in my next video. If this was helpful to you, please do well to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and see you in my next video.